We begin this afternoon with the weather and the snow that most of West Michigan saw today.
And we will see again as we approach this weekend. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist George Lessons with the very latest. George.
Focusing on today's system, we are looking at more snow for the next several hours, but it is going to wind down very quickly this evening. Let's take a look at the advisories that are still in effect. Advisory for Kent and Ionia counties to the south until 10 o'clock this evening. As the snow exits, it will transition to a lake effect event. So tomorrow morning at 4 a.m., Oceana County northward will come under a winter weather advisory, and Allegan and Van Buren County will also be under that advisory because of some lake effect snow. So far, the snow has been anywhere between an inch or two from Montague through the Grand Rapids area, a little bit in the shadow of Lake Michigan and down into the Kalamazoo area around Galesburg. We had 4.5 inches. You can see visibility a little bit lower here in Grand Rapids, and snow is covering the ground just about everywhere. A mile or two visibility, not terrible for travel here in West Michigan. As far as the radar shows, the heavier snow is now to the east of Grand Rapids. This is going to wind down very quickly as that low pressure system exits out of Ohio and heads to the northeast. Now on Thursday, we'll see lake effect snow, but on Friday, there's another Alberta Clipper coming down from the north, and that is going to add some moisture from Lake Michigan, and we will see more accumulating snow on Friday. So that'll be another impact day here in West Michigan. Temperatures right now are at or a little bit below freezing inland, but a little bit above freezing along the lakeshore. Most of the snow that has been falling on the area roads has been melting.
Today's the perfect day to cuddle up with your kitty or dog and
right?
stay out from outside unless you like the snow and want to go play in it.
Yeah, 13 on your side. Chief Meteorologist George Lessons out on the weather deck. George, you predicted it. It's here. This is just the first of a few of these the next several days.
It is definitely here. This is snowball and snow person making kind of weather.
That's good.
Yeah, we like this kind of stuff. We got several more rounds. Some of it will be lake effect. Some of them will be system snows like the one we have just had. 13 weather ball is blinking bright. We're going to transition from system snow early tonight to lake effect snow along the lakeshore later tonight. And it's also green. No change to the low 30s foreseen. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Snow coming to an end here in the next couple of hours. Will be dry inland most of the night. Then a few lake effect flurries away from Lake Michigan toward the lake here tomorrow. Temperatures about the same as they were today, up into the low 30s. Here's the storm that brought the snow to the area on track, heading up into northeast Ohio and pulling away from us, and it will pull away pretty quickly. And you watch the snow between now and about 10 o'clock. The snow just disappears. Later on tonight, as the winds become more northwest, this lake effect snow is going to move down into southwest lower Michigan and then eventually move inland tomorrow. So just a few flurries, nothing that we can't handle. This is an Alberta Clipper. It's actually coming out of the Alberta province and heading north of Lake Superior, but out ahead of it on Friday, we're going to see Lake Michigan enhance some of the snow that's with this, and with some wind. That could be a tough travel day on Friday. It will quickly come to an end, but again, that'll be enough to shovel and plow. And finally, at the end of the weekend, we're watching this very quick moving area of snow. It's coming in so quickly, it's going to be here now on Saturday afternoon instead of Saturday night. So that'll affect your travel Saturday afternoon through early on Sunday when that finally pulls away as well. That first system here tomorrow, this is all lake effect, generally an inch or two. Heaviest will be downwind of Lake Michigan. As we head into Friday, this is where the heaviest snow will be north of Lake Superior, but we could see an inch or two through Saturday morning. And then finally, this system was zipping by through West Michigan on Saturday afternoon through Sunday, could put anywhere between 3 and 5 inches of snow. So we've got 3 rounds to get through. The last one will be the bigger of the snow systems. Well, our 6 to 10 day outlook does indicate that we have high chances for colder than average temperatures and an equal chance for more or less snowfall. I think that storm track, though, is going to stay just to our south. Tonight, look for lake effect snow showers to develop late tonight after the evening snow exits, mid and upper 20s. Up north, you could expect the light snow to end, maybe a little lake effect snow from Fremont Baldwin westward towards daybreak, mid-20s here. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we'll see most of that light snow end, and maybe a little bit of lake effect snow from Grand Rapids toward Allegan westward. Overnight lows right around 25. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted Friday with that Alberta Clipper coming through with a an event there in yellow, a little higher impact event than Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning before that exits. And next week, highs will be in the upper teens and low to mid 20s. We might see a peek at the sun, but I'm sure we're going to see lots of lake effect snow. A system snow brought some wet, heavier snow to West Michigan. It is very granular, very sugar-like right now. A little, if any, accumulation as it now begins to pull away this evening. 13 weather ball, though, is blinking bright. We'll replace it with some lake effect snow flurries in sight. And it's green, no change to the low 30s foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. So far today, our temperature has climbed to 32. Average high is 30, so that's a little bit closer to average here in Grand Rapids, within 1 degree of our forecast high. We'll update that later on tonight, but 18 days in a row now where we have been within 3 degrees of that forecast. A low pressure system right on track where it was supposed to come up to northeastern Ohio later on this evening. Already several breaks in the snow, with the heaviest snow now from Detroit eastward. And we'll see that pull away here this evening, and later on this evening it will actually come to an end. It will transition then to some lake effect snow. There are some advisories expected to go into effect for Oceana County northward and from Allegan County southward along the lake, because those lake effect snow showers will come on through, and some of them may translate inland, but this will not be today's event, just occasional nuisance flurries. Quiet, very quiet here Thursday night, but on Friday, got that next system coming down. This is an Alberta Clipper, and Lake Michigan will add to the moisture that will come with that, so this will put down enough snow to probably shovel and plow. And then the next system's coming in even faster. Instead of Saturday night and Sunday, it's coming in Saturday afternoon, and then it will pull out earlier on Sunday. There may be a couple of breaks in the clouds on Sunday afternoon. So again, we got 2 or 3 more systems to get on through. First one will be this light lake effect snow, especially from Holland southward. There could be 1 as much as 3 inches of snow, another inch here in the greater Grand Rapids area. As we go through Friday, this is the Friday system, not quite as robust, but around an inch or 2 is certainly possible. And then that Saturday afternoon and Sunday system coming through. Many areas seeing at least 3, maybe 5 or 6 inches of new snow. Again, it is going to pile up here right on through the end of January. All told, we're looking at anywhere from 4 to as much as 9 inches of snow additional down along the I-94 corridor. Winter weather advisory goes into effect for Hart and Ludington northward for lake effect snow here tomorrow, and from Allegan and Van Buren counties southward with highs in the mid-30s. Some of that will be melting, right around freezing up north. Some of that afternoon lake effect will come farther inland. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area. We might see that lake effect come in during the afternoon, a low and mid-30s. 13 on your side forecast. We've highlighted Friday for that Alberta Clipper, and Saturday afternoon through Saturday night with that system snow coming through. That will last through Sunday morning. Next week, highs will stay well below freezing. Highs may only be in the upper teens by the end of next week, and there'll be considerable lake effect snow showers, but maybe a hint of some sunshine.